Hello and welcome to another look at the Nexat system. In this episode we're going to be looking at direct seeding, which is now possible by the introduction of a new mod which is known as the Nexat Direct Sowing mod. It's by Jeremy aka Zacky Boy, and you can get that on the mod hub. So let's go and have a look without further ado in the Nexat pack. And according to the info on the mod, the farthest Inspire NX and the farthest Tempo NX27 will both work with those. So let's buy the planter first, and then we'll buy the seeder, and the seeder will be at the back when they are delivered, and we can pick that up first, go and check that out and come back and pick up the planter. Right, so let's get that bought. There it is there. We won't spend too much time looking at it. We have already done that in other episodes. And then we'll buy the Inspire NX, and we'll buy that. Yep. Once again, no need to really look at it. Right, and there we have them. So we already have the seed hopper on with solid fertilizer and seeds in, so we should just be able to connect this up. So we're looking for the lines to come up. No lines came up. That's interesting. Right, so let's put that into transport mode. So actually I'm wondering if we don't just swing it around and go and try out on this wheat field. Let's see if it'll plant, direct plant over the crop that is there. This is just also a bit of a demonstration on how little space this thing in working mode needs to really turn around, provided you don't get caught on the cab, which sticks out slightly, of course. We've run into that before, but there we go. I'm not sure that we own this piece of land actually. Alright, so let's get in there and have a look and see. So we're on the last implement, so we lower that, turn it on, and let's have a look and see. There we go. Direct seeding. Jump out and make sure that it is replanted wheat. Yep, it certainly has. So we can say that that one does work, and you can now direct seed without having to put a cultivator on the front. Well, you can seed without putting a cultivator on the front, because if you do put a cultivator on the front, it is not direct seeding. So let's go back and pick up the planter, make sure that the planter works. I have no doubt that it will. So that saves a huge amount of money, because even with the cultivator on, you're still having to do all the same amount of, well, you've got to the same stage in the crop production, so it saves you the cost of buying the cultivator basically. Doesn't save any extra time or anything like that, because it works at the same speed. So right, so let us go and test the planter. So what are we going to be planting? Corn here. So lower that, and X, switch it on, and away she goes, planting like a champion. Let's just check that out. And indeed, we've planted corn. So there we go. That's the Nexat direct seeder by way of the Nexat direct sowing mod by Jeremy, aka Zacky Boy. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this informative, please subscribe and like, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.